So, what's the difference between egestion and excretion? This is a common term and people really get confused with both of these terms, but I'm going to today make it clear about the difference between these two. So, first, let's go to egestion. So, what is egestion? It just means removal of fecal matter or undigested food from your alimentary canal, and you're removing something that has never been digested, that never was involved in any of the metabolic process. So what does metabolic process means? Anything that involves metabolism. It may be respiration, digestion, excretion, right? These are all metabolic process. So it was not involved in any kind of metabolic process. Like for instance, cellulose. We don't know how to digest cellulose because we don't have the enzyme to digest it, that is cellulase, right? So it just goes out undigested in the feces, so that is egestion, right? But what does excretion mean then? Excretion means removal of substance that was a byproduct of some metabolic process. For instance, because when we do the respiration process, then we oxidize the food material and CO2 comes out as byproduct, which your body does not need. So we remove that CO2, right? That process of removing CO2 is also excretion. And most of the excretory products are mostly nitrogenous, like urea, hippuric acid, creatinine. They all they all were byproduct of some metabolic process, right? That's why we call it the removal of it as excretion, and we remove it from the kidney as in the form of urine as you know it. And they were part of metabolic process, remember that. That's why it's called excretion, and that's why they're called as excretory products. And digestion, they never went in digestion. They were never sent to the cells, and they were not metabolized, or we did not do anything out of them. We just went in, and from your mouth, and it just went out undigested, right? So I hope you have now understood the basic difference between digestion and excretion, and you can correct someone when they tell you the wrong thing. Thank you. Stay happy and peaceful.